I have tried so many times to record this, and every time something has gone wrong. I have tried 7 times to be exact. 7 times, and every time something goes wrong. Fortunately enough, I had one of my sessions be somewhat successful, and I got the footage, but my voice was unfortunately not recording at the same time. So since I've been very unsuccessful with getting this to work properly for me, I'm going to have to do a voice over the ending of the game. In this episode, we go for the true ending of Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, which holds something very dark and sinister. This is honestly one of my top 5 favorite endings to a game that I've ever played, and I'm about to show you why. But before I get into all that, let me explain some things that I got done before I came to this true ending part. So I was actually successful in getting all of the endings, one being the fire escape where Freddy commits grand arson, we end up on a roof, Freddy ends up pushing Vanny off of a building and jumping off with her. We run down the steps of the fire escape to unmask Vanny to see a face of Vanessa. But here's the twist. Whenever we look back up at the building, we see Vanessa staring down at us. Wait a minute. So Vanny is a robot, right? Because if she hit the ground from that high up, there would be blood everywhere. Now I get it, it's just a game, but like this game doesn't shy away from the graphics, it'll get you. Is Vanny an animatronic, or is Vanessa the animatronic? Or are they both animatronics? The other ending that I was successful in getting was the dock that ended with me and Freddy getting into a van, driving off into the sunset to realize that, oh no, Freddy runs off of batteries. Oh wait, what has a battery? A car. So we charge Freddy up with a car battery, we get him up and running, and then we drive off into the sunset once again. The other ending that we got that I'm not a huge fan of was we just left the building. We go out onto the streets to no home at all because we don't have a home or parents. So we sleep in a box and come to find out that Vanny still finds us. I was even successful in taking down Monty. We went to Monty Golf. We had this awesome duel that was super laggy and not a great experience for me. We got up onto the catwalks where we meet Monty. He jumps down from this little go-kart thing in the sky, looks at me like I'm scrumptious, then proceeds to try and kill me, to which he fails. I was successful in getting all the things that I needed to in the bucket that drops onto Monty, and then he falls down, cutting him in half, mind you. And then disappears. I don't know how, I don't know where he went, who got him, what happened, but he was gone. I even made it into Sun and Moon's room, which held a whole bunch of really weird secrets that I'm not sure I can decipher, but maybe some of you know what's going on here. But after all of that, I finally found myself here. I'm here to find the true ending. Now I go ahead and hop in Freddy here. We walk up to a gate, we beat it up for being a fence. We walk over to its friend and then we yell at that one for also being a fence. We look at this elevator that's very, very sketchy, and Freddy proceeds to say this.
Gregory, be careful. This elevator does not appear to follow any safety protocols. I do not think it can survive more than one trip.
I then disregard everything Freddy just told me, and we go down anyway. And once we make it down to the bottom, we see this giant opening into the foundation right below the Pizzaplex. This is holding a whole pizzeria. Now this pizzeria isn't just any pizzeria, it is the one that we lure all of the animatronics in and burn them to a crisp. Now whenever we did this, we thought we were doing good, but in fact, it made something terrible. As we start taking steps into the hole, Freddy begins with this dialogue.
I know what this is. I have been here before. She brought me here. I found myself for the first time when I cleared the path. I did not want to, but I had no choice. Now I have a choice. I have changed. My friends are here. They are so angry, confused. But I can protect you. I am not me.
And this is the abomination that we created. Whenever we burned all of those animatronics back in that other FNAF franchise, this is what was created. They have all merged together to create this abomination, this mangled mess of all the previous animatronics. As we move past the abomination, we move on to some planks which can't support the weight of me and Freddy, so they break. And then this happens. It's Afton himself. Springtrap, or I guess now known as Burntrap, has survived the fire, just like the other abominations.
Stop him.
What was that? Are you okay?
He is trying to take control of me. I do not think I can fight it for long.
He? What is that thing?
We're here to try and figure out what's going on beneath the Pizzaplex. Now we know what's here. Afton's here, and he's trying to control Freddy. Afton has wanted me down here since the beginning, and they've been trying to bring me down here, but Freddy's been the one that saved me from all that. Chica, Roxy, and Monty then tried to proceed and get us as a last push from Afton, I assume. Chica becomes Skeety McGee and completely ignores all the laws of physics and decides to just skeet across the floor. Roxy, however, is a very determined son of a bitch. I kid you not, I could not get this bitch to go away. I tried so many times and I think I died to her maybe 3 or 4 times before I finally figured out what was going on. You have to yell at her through Freddy in order to get her to go away. But she will stay there forever if she can. Monty likes to just through the vents towards you, and it's really easy. All you have to do is just shut the vents and he goes away eventually. Then some really weird tentacle porn shit happens, and just like 6 or 7 tentacles come out of the walls, the ceilings, and just everything else trying to nab ya, while you also have to continue to burn Afton to make sure that he doesn't take over Freddy. Now, once that has all been said and done with, this happens. The abomination holds back Afton and stops him from escaping. Me and Freddy then make a break for it, and with a nice little subtle ending, and there we are, at the end, sitting on the hill together, as it should have been, and hopefully forever will be. That's pretty much it for the true ending, and I'm sorry I'm not able to give you guys the authentic reaction that I was hoping to give you guys, but a lot has happened. Over 6 hours of footage was unable to be used. Various attempts, 7 to be exact, were very unsuccessful in me being able to record. So it's been a very unfortunate session. Hopefully once they've made improvements to the game and such, I can do a better playthrough of the final ending, or just the game in general. But until then, I can't really do much except for this, and I'm sorry. This was still an amazing ending. Like I said, it was my top 5 favorite game endings ever. This had me freaked out. Whenever I first saw that Afton was still there, I kind of locked up for a little bit. And I had a huge fanboy moment, not gonna lie. But that is the true ending to Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm really sorry again for the unfortunate ending to all this. I did try my best, so hopefully you can at least see that. But if you did like it, please hit that like button, because that would mean the world to me after all the struggle that I've gone through with making this video. And also consider subscribing for more videos, not quite like this, hopefully better. Thank you guys again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.